Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In this section, we'll take a look at more creative and mouth-watering asparagus side dishes. Let's dive right in. Step-by-step recipes for asparagus side dishes. Asparagus is a star side dish, but how you prepare it can make all the difference. Whether you like it crispy, creamy, or savory, there's a recipe here for you. These simple yet flavor-packed ideas will have you reaching for asparagus as a go-to for every meal. Garlic roasted asparagus. Garlic roasted asparagus is the ultimate easy side dish. It's simple, flavorful, and the texture hits just the right balance between tender and slightly crisp. Ingredients: 1 pound asparagus, trimmed, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 3 cloves garlic, minced, salt and black pepper to taste. Instructions: preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Arrange the trimmed asparagus spears in a single layer on a baking sheet. Drizzle olive oil evenly over the asparagus. Toss them gently to coat. Sprinkle with minced garlic, salt, and black pepper. Roast for 12 to 15 minutes, or until the asparagus is tender with lightly crispy edges. Pro tip: to prevent soggy asparagus, make sure the spears are spaced out on the baking sheet. Crowding will create steam, which softens the texture. Asparagus with lemon and parmesan. Bright, zesty, and cheesy, this recipe is a crowd pleaser and adds an elegant touch to your table. Ingredients: 1 pound asparagus, trimmed, 1 tablespoon olive oil, zest of 1 lemon, 1/3 cup freshly grated Parmesan cheese, salt and black pepper to taste. Instructions: heat olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the asparagus and cook for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally, until tender crisp. Remove from heat and sprinkle with lemon zest and Parmesan cheese. Season with salt and pepper to taste and serve warm. This dish is perfect for pairing with grilled meats or roasted chicken. The lemon zest truly brings a refreshing brightness to every bite. Bacon-wrapped asparagus. Looking for a savory side dish that also feels indulgent? Bacon-wrapped asparagus fits the bill. It's ideal for dinner parties or when you're craving something a little extra. Ingredients: 1 pound asparagus, trimmed, 8 to 10 slices of bacon, thin cut works best, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, freshly ground black pepper. Instructions: preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Wrap a slice of bacon around 2 to 3 asparagus spears, starting at the base and spiraling to the tip. Secure with a toothpick if needed. Place the bundles on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Brush the asparagus lightly with olive oil and sprinkle with garlic powder and black pepper. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until the bacon is crispy and cooked through. Serve these bundles at holidays or as an appetizer. They're guaranteed to be a hit every time. Asparagus Stir Fry with Soy Sauce. For an Asian-inspired twist, this stir-fry recipe is light, flavorful, and incredibly quick to make. Ingredients: 1 pound asparagus, trimmed and cut into 2-inch pieces. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon sesame oil. 1 teaspoon grated ginger. 1 teaspoon minced garlic. Optional, sesame seeds for garnish. Instructions: heat the sesame oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Add the garlic and ginger, cooking until fragrant, about 30 seconds. Toss in the asparagus pieces and stir-fry for 5 to 7 minutes until bright green and tender crisp. Drizzle the soy sauce over the asparagus and cook for an additional minute. Remove from heat and sprinkle with sesame seeds if desired. This quick dish works well with rice, noodles, or even as part of a larger stir-fry meal. Creamy asparagus soup. If you're in the mood for something warm and comforting, asparagus soup is a fantastic choice. This creamy recipe doubles beautifully as a light starter or a hearty side. Ingredients: 1 pound asparagus, trimmed and cut into 2-inch pieces. 2 tablespoons butter. 1 small onion, diced. Garlic cloves, minced. 3 cups vegetable or chicken broth. ½ cup heavy cream. Salt and black pepper, to taste. Instructions: in a large pot, melt the butter over medium heat. Sauté the onion and garlic until softened, about 5 minutes. Add the asparagus and cook for another 3 minutes. Pour in the broth and bring the mixture to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 15 minutes or until the asparagus is tender. Use an immersion blender to puree the soup until smooth. For an extra creamy consistency, strain the soup through a fine mesh sieve. Stir in the heavy cream, then season with salt and pepper to taste. Pair this soup with crusty bread for a meal that feels both indulgent and wholesome. Each of these recipes brings something unique to the table, so you'll never grow tired of this versatile vegetable. Whether you're feeding your family or impressing your dinner guests, these ideas are simple enough for beginners yet delicious enough to pass as gourmet. Why not give one a try tonight? Cooking techniques for perfect asparagus. Cooking asparagus to perfection is all about finding the right balance, tender yet crisp, vibrant in color, and bursting with flavor. The cooking method you choose makes a huge difference. Below are some tried and true techniques to help you master asparagus every time you serve it. Blanching and shocking. Blanching is a quick and easy way to ensure asparagus remains tender crisp while keeping its beautiful green color intact. It's great for prepping asparagus ahead of time for salads, stir-fries, or cold dishes. Here's how. Bring a pot of salted water to a rolling boil. Trim your asparagus and add it to the boiling water. Let it cook for 2 to 4 minutes, depending on the thickness of the spears. Thick asparagus may need slightly longer. Immediately transfer the asparagus to a bowl of ice water. This shocking step halts the cooking process and locks in the vibrant green color. Once completely cooled, pat the asparagus dry before using it in your dish. Blanching is perfect if you want asparagus that's crisp, tender, vibrant, and ready for any seasoning or sauce. Roasting tips for crisp asparagus. Roasting asparagus brings out its natural sweetness and gives it a lightly crisp texture. It's simple yet packed with flavor when done right. Preheat for success. Set your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius, for even cooking. Size matters. Arrange spears in a single layer on a baking sheet so they roast, not steam. Overlapping creates soggy asparagus. Season generously. Toss with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Garlic, lemon zest, or Parmesan cheese are excellent additions. Don't overcook. Roast for 12 to 15 minutes, flipping halfway through. Thin spears may only need 10 minutes, while thicker ones might take 18 minutes. When they're done, the tips should be slightly crispy while the stalks remain tender but firm. Roasted asparagus works beautifully as a side dish for nearly any main course. Grilling for smoky flavor. Grilling asparagus adds a smoky, slightly charred flavor that's hard to beat. It's ideal for barbecues or when you're looking for an outdoor-friendly option. Prep your spears. Coat trimmed asparagus lightly with olive oil and sprinkle with salt and pepper. Use high heat. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. The hot grates will sear the outside while keeping the inside tender. Place carefully. Lay the asparagus perpendicular to the grates, or use a grill basket to prevent them from falling through. Cook smart. Grill for 3 to 4 minutes per side, rotating to ensure even charring. Watch closely. Overcooking dries them out. Grilled asparagus is a quick, flavorful side that pairs wonderfully with meats, seafood, and even veggie-based mains. For an extra pop, finish with fresh lemon juice or a balsamic drizzle. Sautéing for quick cooking. Sautéing is one of the fastest ways to bring asparagus to the table without sacrificing flavor. It's perfect for busy weeknights when time is tight. Heat your pan, add a tablespoon of olive oil or butter to a large skillet over medium-high heat. Keep it simple. Toss in trimmed asparagus spears, seasoning with salt, pepper, and any other preferred spices. Cook quickly. Sauté for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring every so often. This keeps the spears evenly cooked with a slight bite. Enhance the flavor. Right before serving, try a splash of soy sauce, a squeeze of lemon, or a sprinkle of grated cheese for added flair. Sautéed asparagus is versatile, working as a standalone side or a quick addition to pasta dishes and grain bowls. Its slightly caramelized flavor makes it feel far from ordinary. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.